Hi, welcome. I'm Mark Abadi. This is Mark's moment on belonging to the tribe. I've recently just gone to a wedding. It was my brother's wedding. It's a fascinating event because two, or sometimes more, distinct families with their own distinct personalities come together and join. Now, it's all right for the bride and groom because they already know each other and they've already decided we're compatible. But what about the rest of the family? You've got one tribe coming together with another tribe. How do they communicate? How do they interact? We can't help it. We have inbuilt into us a survival mechanism called, or labeled by a psychologist called Tajfel as intergroup discrimination or minimum group paradigm. Basically, research was done where you split people into groups, and it was basically found that by simply allocating someone to a group, they bias towards their own group and against the outgroup. Now, the reason they do this is obvious in evolution terms, because we needed to be built in with a sense of tribal nature. Because when we were born into the jungle, we couldn't just go, sod it, I'm going off on my own. I'm gonna do this life thing on my own. I'm gonna hunt. I'm gonna have family. No, because we needed to be tribal, because there was safety in numbers. There was safety in family. There was, many hands make light work. There was, someone would do the cooking of the animal while someone was keeping guard. It made perfect sense. So stitched into our limbic system, to the deepest part of our consciousness and brain, is this understanding that we belong to tribes and groups. This is obviously expanded now into countries, religions, races even, and pretty soon we're actually going to get to the flux point where we turn back around and it folds back in on itself and we start to let go of those tribal relations. The common term now is that we belong to one tribe, one tribal nation. I mean, this was born out of drug using in the 80s and the 90s, and even of the hippie times in the 60s, where we are one tribe, one nation, come together. And we will soon be that one nation, because no matter what you're told, no matter what you've seen on the news, we all belong to the same group. That is the one group that makes us human. Everybody believes they're right, and everybody believes they're doing good. The terrorists who blow people up, they think they're fighting for their freedom. They think they're doing an honorable thing. They think they're fighting for God. Now, the ironic nature of God, please see Mark's moments on God, but the ironic nature that you think God has any opinion on anything and that God wants you to do something, it's just irony beyond belief. However, we are still stuck in this tribal mentality, and we will always be in the tribal mentality. It's okay. You just need to recognize that you are part of the whole tribe. There isn't a part that's not you. The person walking past you on the street, the black man, the white girl, the Scottish, the Welsh, the Indian, the Pakistani, the African, the American, we're all part of it. All part of this story, this Adam and Eve story. And even as far as the animals, you go into the animals, they're only other reflections of this consciousness, which is life. And the bigger picture is there. You just have to be still enough to notice the subtlety that's going on behind the story. So, this is seen nowhere more than in football matches or rugby matches or American football or baseball, where you support a team. Yes, up with my team, up with my colour, blue, 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 and my city. Yeah, yeah. Down with red and the other city. Boo, boo. You're on the same team. Hey, enjoy the match, but you're on the same team. There isn't another team. Just you and me and everyone else. One team. One time, one nation. Just think about it. Till next time.